In this week's issue of People, HGTV star Mina Starsiak reveals that she is pregnant with baby number 2, despite having less than a 1% chance of getting pregnant a second time.
Mina has been very open about her fertility struggles, and she told us exclusively in December the moment she realized there might be a problem.
Based on our experience with Jack, that one, based on our experience with Jack, by like month 3 of trying, I was like, what, this is not going to schedule. This isn't how it happened the first time. Like, there's no reason it should be taking this long. And was, just starting to get a little confused and like frustrated. Honestly, what I thought was the biggest problem was it was during when I was doing the Brady Bunch renovation and working on Rock the Block, so I was traveling so much. I mean, there's only like 2 days a month or something that you can get pregnant. Realistically, probably even less than that. So the timing of it really had to be right, and so I thought maybe we just weren't getting the timing right.
Turns out timing was not the issue. She shared with us that after a few tests, her fertility expert told her that she had a low egg count and said that they shouldn't waste any more time, explaining they could be aggressive and go straight to IVF.
Mina told us in December how she reacted to that news.
I think because my personality type, and I am very much like a fixer and a planner, like, okay, just what can we do? It was like confusing and like, wait, we're doing this, there's this new thing added to the equation, like I don't have eggs, but I think pretty quickly pivoted to, okay, then now just what do we do next? It never in a million years crossed my mind that this wasn't like a problem that we could solve fairly easily, because in my mind, like, okay, IVF, injections, you mix some stuff in a dish, you put it back in, baby. And it's not that simple, and it is a much bigger deal.
The IVF treatment did not go according to plan. Mina and her husband told us recently about their Hail Mary effort.
After our first failed IVF, the prognosis was that we had less than 1% chance of getting pregnant without using donor eggs, which was just a really big mental adjustment even for us to process the information, because I had never crossed my mind that IVF wasn't going to work. I just hadn't even thought about it. So we set up a second opinion, not really expecting anything to be terribly different, but just that's what you do. You get a second opinion. And so we went to another doctor in Indy. He got all of our lab stuff from the first doctor and said, based on your numbers, it's not great. Like, you don't have a great chance, but there's a couple other things we can try. And me being me, I'm very impatient. And it's, is there anything we can do this month? So we're not wasting a month. And I was already on day 9 of my cycle, and you can get pregnant like day 13, 14. And he said it was way too late to do anything with medical assistance, but we could try a natural IUI, which is just a fancy word for the turkey baster method. And I didn't expect it to work.
It seemed very...
It was a long shot.
Yeah.
It was our Hail Mary. We were going to try it, and then we were just going to be done.
We were just checking the boxes, like making sure everything tried.
And it's so great that they did. The couple is pregnant with their second child. We are so happy for them. They also shared with us Steven's reaction to the news. Watch.
When I told him I was pregnant with Jack, he just started crying. When I told him I was pregnant this time, it was like shock.
There's when you're told you can't have another baby, like as far as me personally, I was thinking that it just wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
So I was just shocked.
He was like, I think you said, really?
Yeah, I was like, well, you told me, how you told me this time was, hey, I was going to book a flight to Turks and Caicos for a vacation.
I had a vacation on hold for 24 hours.
And you were like, but we can't go because I'm pregnant. And I was just shocked. I was just, obviously very happy, but shocked. I believe the doctors, and they was wrong.
Yeah. They got another 1%, baby.
To read more on their journey to baby number 2, pick up this week's issue of People on Newsstands Friday.